Yo, um, I've got grayscale on, so I've still got toothpaste in my mouth. Feel a little bit of white, so I assume it's toothpaste. Yeah, today was quite a decent day. I mean, oh my god, these fucking messages. So basically, I at the gym. Oh, I have to ignore these messages popping up. I need to get rid of the notifications. But basically, I went to the gym today and training back because I fucked my leg up. It's meant to be leg day. But besides the point, beside the point, I saw this guy, and I could tell there's a G-Wagon parked in Hill's gym. I could tell he drove it because he looked like the type of guy who drives a G-Wagon. I could just tell. And the way he looked, and just the facial structure, and the clothes he wore, and just the way just everything like that about him told me he drove the G-Wagon. And I thought this last week, and I was like, right, G-Wagon's there. And then every time this guy's in, G-Wagon's there. And then when he left the gym, finished with set, whatever, and it was like, within the 5-minute window of him leaving, I checked, and the G-Wagon wasn't there, and it was bound to be his. Like, what's the coincidence of him leaving, and then, like, the patterns of the G-Wagon there, it's not there when he's there, and when he's not there, but it's not his, it's just a coincidence. And then I was going to approach him, and I was like, oh, some other day. I procrastinated. My hair is super shit right now. And then what happened was, like, I was gonna use one of the cables for this, like, stretching lap row, and he came up to me, he was like, using both cables. I was like, no, just using this one. And then I was like, fuck it. I was like, do you own that G-Wagon? He was like, yeah. And then we talked. He owns a pizza oven business. He's a recovering drug addict. He wanted to, like, bring his family to get, not families, like his friends together, like socializing, and he built a fucking pizza oven of, like, years and years ago, like in the early 2000s-ish, I think. And then he was like, fuck it, why don't I sell these? And then he scaled it, and now he's selling it around the world. He's got distribution everywhere, and the fucker's doing 150 million in revenue. 60% owned. He owns 60% of the business. 150 mil rev per year. And then I said to my mate, yo, let's go to this place near the gym I go to called Revitalize. I keep saying my dyslexic way, it's saying revitalize, but no, it's revitalize is the way spelling looks weird. But anyway, and yeah, it's basically a cold plunge and a sauna place. And your boy had to get the coldest tub there, obviously. I mean, fuck me. I felt like I was going to pass out. The blood was rushing to my head, which I've never felt before like that, going in a cold environment. And I was like, oh my god, I'm feeling lightheaded. I'm going to pass out. But I'm like, bro, I need to not get out. I need to be the last to get out, and I was. And he was in the hotter tub-ish. He wasn't in the hot tub. He was in the hot tub. That would be that'd be a complete competitive advantage if he was in a hot tub and I was in the cold tub, and so you could last longer. That would be quite dangerous, but because I would have to win. But anyway, so quickly back to that story. I was talking to that guy for about half an hour. That guy, his name's Tom something, I forgot, fuck. And he's got 160k followers on Instagram because my mate done some digging. And I remember I said to him, he said, yeah, I want to be a billionaire when he was doing bicycle cars, and he's going to become a billionaire in about next year or two. And I was like, yeah, I want to become a trillionaire. And then anyway, so we went to Revitalize with my mate, went in the sauna, and then this couple came in, about 40, and we started talking, we started joking, and then all of a sudden she's like, oh, the wife was like, oh, Nick, so do you and your mate, yeah, it's like, I said to both of us, do you guys go to college or is it uni? And I was like, no, we're college dropouts. And then we just spiraled there. And then he said, like, he used to be like a boat yacht master, and he said his life story, and then he's said he's current with an ego thing, but it's fair enough. He's exited a building, sold loads of brands, and he's he's friends with the guy I spoke to in the Hills Gym, and he's got three companies in the top 100 growing companies in the UK, 3 active companies, which are the top growing, which means they're new and they're growing quick, which is not just like the revenue is quick, so it's not necessarily a lot of revenue, but it probably is a lot of revenue, but yeah, it's still really good accomplishment. And he was given some good sauna spilling of business beans, but like I was a bit dehydrated, not bad, but a little bit. And I was in the sauna for me and my mate were so uncomfortable because we were like in the sauna for ages, but we're like, my mate was super uncomfortable and he was just listening at this point. He couldn't be able to speak, and I was like, bro, I don't care how painful this is, we need to stay in it until we die, until we get more information. And then it was like the time where we could tell it was time to leave, and then I was like, yo, we're gonna cut. But anyway, like too good networking, well, not just networking, but just learning and just talking to rich people in one day is crazy. I need to ask the other guy, the original guy, for more fucking knowledge, because we just kind of chatted. The second guy, the sauna session, the sauna business session was said. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow. Also, he was saying about like, I need to get a pattern, and if you look for a pattern, people who do patterns, so really good market research to see if people have picked your product. And he said, oh yeah, this is a good thing. Like, I need to remember what he said. I should have like voice messaged it, but it was like, God, look, I've made it sound all fuck me. But he said, it's tactics are more important than. But the tactics are better on implementing the strategy and taking. Tactics are better than the strategy. Business tactics are better strategy, and because it's about how you deploy the tactics. And he's basically saying demand is the most important thing, because your idea is worth nothing if there's no demand. I know there will be demand for my stuff, but yeah, it was really good. And he was saying like, he said like this like bogus like phrase thing they had in their business, where like it basically in Latin, and he translated it and said, basically means if you can picture up here and you're relentless, not relentless, but it's like, if you can work to, like, I can't remember, it's something about like, oh, it's so sad, it's a shame I forgot a lot of it, but like, I got the gist. Like, if you can vision it, that's the biggest thing to picture in your head and to work towards it. And everyone's got their own timeline, so don't get jealous that your other mate's doing better than you. That's what he said to me. Hit me with these last ones, and fuck, what was the last one? Oh, he said by Think and Grow Rich as well, and oh fuck, he said a few other, but yeah, you get the gist. But anyway, see you guys tomorrow.